All right, crew, we are back. If you've been following along, a lot going on right now, especially if you're following me on Instagram. I was out in Iowa recently, in Grinnell, with the Brownells crew. A bunch of us from the Bureau of Propaganda were able to do a few courses, including a medical course with Sean from We Like Shooting. Great course. It was a civilian medical one. Took in a lot of information. A lot of necessary information, honestly, for if you're out. I mean, if you're not out at a public range and you're doing stuff out in fields and that kind of stuff, it's good to have some medical knowledge around. I mean, if you run into a situation on what needs gauze or what needs tourniquet and all of that kind of info. So highly suggest finding a class in your local area. But while out there, Brownells took care of us and gave us an Ifak setup from Skinny Medic. And what I've done, because if you've been following along, I bought a Spiritus dangler a few weeks back that I was planning on outfitting this with Ifak supplies. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I did was I duplicated what is in this pouch so that I can have this pouch in my range bag, and then if I don't have my Ifak, I keep this with my bag, and then this will all go into my dangler, which I will keep with my chest rig that I don't run all of the time. So that way I always have a medical kit with me, whether it be this or if I have this one on my person out camping or what have you. So let me run through what we have on here, or what we're going to be throwing in here. We'll start on the left. We have our cat tourniquet. Obviously that is a must-have. I went ahead and ordered a new one. I also ordered the blue training one. The reason I ordered the blue training one, if you're not familiar, you don't really want to reuse tourniquets. So if you're using your standard one to practice with, it actually gets a little stretched out, and you want to make sure that obviously in time of need to use one of these, that you have one that is good to go and fresh. So I went ahead and I bought the blue one so I know which one I'm training with, whether I'm showing a friend or my wife how to do it. I have a training one for that now. Aside from that, there is a SWAT T, just a backup tourniquet that I will keep in the dangler. The OLAS modular bandage, which does have more gauze in here as well. So there's a secondary source of gauze in here from the Quick Clot EMS rolled gauze, which has the Quick Clot actually integrated into the gauze. So pretty nifty there. This one is 3 inches by 4 feet, so it's a fair amount of gauze. Obviously we do have the other one that I have here is the combat gauze as well, that does have the Quick Clot too. So and this one, actually it's the same length, 3 by 4. This one's yards, so it's a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm going to keep those in my my dangler. I went ahead and I bought another set of shears here that I will put in the dangler as well. Try to keep everything consistent, so if I go from one bag to the other, I have all of the same medical supplies in there. And then I also have my my NPA. Let me go ahead and, this one did come with lube, but in case you need to make sure that you got the airway opened up, you want to keep one of these guys on you. But yeah, a lot of information taken in on that course. Sean was a great instructor, and I mean, as you saw, I jumped right into investing into stuff to make sure me and my friends are safe when I'm out at the range. So I definitely highly suggest seeking out a medical course in your area, and with that, just making sure you're up to speed on all of the gear and how to use your medical equipment. And do take note, you can use, if you have an HSA or something of that nature, you can actually use that to buy, I mean, anything medical related. So this stuff I was actually all able to purchase with my HSA, so that I have it and I'm good to go. But I will catch you guys later. Run suppressed, stay blessed.